Alright, hi everybody. How's it going? KingJO444. I'm gonna be running Mario Kart 8. You saw how old Mario Kart looks, but now we get the fresh HD goodness that is Mario Kart 8. Not Deluxe, we're playing this on the Wii U. Thank you everybody who donated on the character bid war. It is going to be Rosalina who won characters, so I picked her, and we're going to be doing 200cc, 32 tracks with items. I'm actually going to be doing something. Everyone who's watching at home to do so as well, so we can hit the $6,000 mark if we haven't yet already. I'm going to be donating $5 per time that I get hit, which is going to happen a lot. So even if you're just donating like a penny with me, it's gonna be fun. So if it's ready, we'll start off. Go, 3, 2, 1. This is 200cc, which is a free update that came to the to Mario Kart 8 after it came out. It makes the game so much more fun to run because we don't have to go really slow. We can have, there's more tricks that open up, more shortcuts that open up, craziness that ensues in each of the tracks. Through all the tracks that aren't DLC, with the wonderful Rosalina because she won the bid war. And if you were wondering why I picked those specific 4 characters for the bid war, I think it was Wario, Waluigi, or Rosalina. I picked those 4 because they're heavyweight characters, and heavyweight characters have speed. So I'm going to be going through with a heavyweight character, and I guess for now it's Rosalina. I usually play with Waluigi, so it's going to be different. Track doesn't really have many strats. Just go fast and hopefully we don't get hit. The main things to look out for getting hit are blue shells and lightnings. Those happen more frequently than anything else. This is Mario Kart 8, so we're only allowed to hold one item at a time. If you have noticed, I'm not dragging my item behind me like you normally would in Mario Kart, and the reason for that is if I get shocked and this banana I'm dragging this banana behind me, if I get shocked, then the banana will actually fall in front of me and I can get hit twice. So, like, there's a small chance that it can happen, so just to be safe, we're not going to do that. And this was actually a really flawless bad RNG so far. Let's hope that keeps up. Pretty good. And in between each race, we're going to have a loading zone here. Loading screen. It takes about 15 to 20 seconds to load each track in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, but that's on Switch and so because in my opinion, in Mario Kart 8 Wii U more, for the fact that there is only one item allowed in your inventory, it makes the strategizing. I think that's how you say it, but it makes for the run. So it's like, Anna, or do I want to maybe risk it to get a super horn, which can blow up blue shells? It adds a lot to the run. When I'm in anti-gravity, which is like this game's main gimmick, whenever I hit something underwater, sorry, not underwater, in gravity, I'm getting flustered because there's so much happening in this track. A little bit of a speed boost, but it's only fast if you don't get pushed backwards. So for the most part, I'm going to try not to hit those speed boosts unless I know for the fact that like they're worth going for. Almost 90% of the time help me in that case. Also, coins are a big factor in this run. I want to get 10 coins as fast as possible at the beginning of each track. 10 coins. Oh, there's the first hit. We got lightnings. There's $5. 10 coins. Your max speed is capped out, so we're trying to get that done as fast as possible so we can actually get up there at the beginning of each track. Water Park again has no big skips. We could have gone for a Shroomless shortcut, and it saves like a little bit, 2 seconds throughout the course of the run. It's really not worth it. Argument in chat that this is turning into F-Zero, and because I mean they got the Blue Falcon in here. We're like a few steps away from getting actual Captain Falcon in here, so. I'm gonna talk about my cart really quick. You may notice that I'm using a bike. I'm actually using the Master Cycle, which is from the DLC Pack 1. It's Link's motorcycle. And the reason for that is because CC are better because of the inside drifting. It's in 150cc, which is the other category, we actually use carts. It's because of this game extends the drift boost that you get on straightaways. However, we can't fire hop in 200cc. Well, we can, but even if we did fire hop in 200cc, it wouldn't be worth it. For the most part, we don't. CC. Oh, there's our first blue shell! Yay! So we got a lightning, we got a blue shell. Good start. Sorry, always get the bad RNG out of the way first. But yeah, for the most part, there's not really that. There's not a lot of strats in this course, except for one water boost that I did. When you enter a body of water, if you jump as soon as you enter it, you actually gain a little bit of speed. Like, you'll keep the drift boost, and you'll still fly through the air. So you'll see it right here. I'm going to keep this orange boost and then jump, and it just makes me go really fast. It saves like a quarter of a second each time I do it. But that's what we need in order to make up for the times that we get hit, so. Thankfully we didn't get, when you get shocked like right over a pit or something like that, and it seems like you got targeted. So that's that course. Pretty easy so far. Yeah, please count the hits in chat so I know how much I need to donate later. Please do. 3. So next up is the most interesting track of Mushroom Cup, which is Swamp Ruins, because there's so many different paths to take. And then there's also a path for collecting coins. For this track specifically, I'm not going to worry too much about collecting coins, because it's better to take the inside drifts instead. Cut off the corners to shave off a couple seconds each time. So I'm going to aim more for that. Right here I'm going to take this drift so we can get what's called a low trick towards the ground off of a gravity section. And doesn't fully play for the trick, so it just saves a little bit of time. And that's the first lap. As you can see, that route that I took there, fastest route. I could go on the wall there to get coins, and I'm already at 9, so I'm pretty much steady for the rest of this course. I only need to grab one more, which I'll probably grab right here. You can get a double trick there. It's not worth it, though, because sometimes that slows you down. It has, like, a slight chance to slow you down, so. There we go. The second lap. And I'm going to be doing the same thing for the third lap, so if there's any donations. I decided to take the glider ramp, which on the last lap. Close.
Yes, while donations are loading, I just wanted to reiterate that, folks, if you're just coming in, you are watching Winter Pride 2018, and we are benefiting the Trevor Project once again. And if you'd like to find out more about the Trevor Project, you can find the link in the side panels if you go look down below the window, or you can also use the charity code that should be in the chat right about now. And if you're interested in donating, please look at the wonderful little incentives we have coming up.
And this is a track that I like to call Drift Central. because I'm gonna be drifting basically this entire track. I get a bunch of orange drifts off and trying to chain some drifts. That's basically what the whole thing is. So I have, if there's any donations, just cut me off at any time. Come up with this one. Just gotta weave in and out of these Goombas. Right here is a good place to collect coins of the race. Piranha plants that I passed, there's 2 sets of them. They are completely RNG on what cycle they're going to be, so sometimes I'll have to take a wider drift because of them, so we'll see what happens and what I have to do. Okay, oh god, had to weave really close there. Didn't see that, and I got hit by the Piranha. I guess, are we counting Piranha hits? That's 4. Let's just drain my bank account, shall we? There, that one didn't hit me. I'm surprised. Also, shouts to Piranha Plant getting in Smash Ultimates next year. I was actually playing Smash right before this. I stopped playing Smash to do this marathon, so curious about it if I put down Smash Ultimate for it.
We really appreciate the fact that you're here running this game and not playing Smash right now.
Right as we were setting up, I think if anyone heard this, but to curb my Smash addiction, so I pulled out my Switch while I was waiting for the run to be done before me. Toad Harbor has a lot of cool tricks in it, and a lot of cool routing, specifically. Coin routing actually has a lot of cool. Or right here, I'm gonna aim to get 2. I only got 1 for the coin routing. However, as you saw at the beginning of the track, that I jumped off of, and I kind of curved into it, so I landed, like, I was able to jump over the rails and land on the bridge. Not able to make that full gap jump because you go too fast in 200cc. That ramps to our advantage, and we just get onto the bridge so we can keep that speed. You know, at least get something out of it. I'm exactly 1 coin short. That's exactly what I need. Thanks, game. Alright, there we go. I just grab one here. I almost what's got called a what's it called? I can't speak. An off-road drift, because drift off-road in 200cc, you're going so fast that you have to chance. Oops, I got hit by a banana. There's 5. You're going so fast in 200cc that you can still drift while you're off-road for a slight bit. My drift going, but I lost it a little bit there. Alright, so you got hit there. Harbor, so fairly easy course. Keeping track of... I hit a banana peel. Okay, yeah, so DS has snaking, it's 150cc, has fire hopping. It seems like every single Mario Kart game except for like 7 has speed strats. So yeah. Is it like this one seems to be like the annoying track of Flower Cup because there's a lot of tight drifts, and for 200cc, that is not what you want to see. Walled there and lost all my speed, so that lost a lot of time. Pulling the shell in my hand so I don't accidentally hit myself if I get lightninged. Oof. Alright, so what I tried to do there was as I could. So I actually tried to the inside of that hammer swinging down. You'll see it again at the end of each lap. Lightning. I mean, it saves maybe 2 seconds each time I do it, so if I can do it, it's worth it. definitely worth it. Oh, great. And since it's Mario Kart 8, you gotta make sure you get that coin every once in a while. Coins are actually items in this game, and frequent, and it basically wastes an item for you. Top speed at the beginning, but when you have 10 coins, it's really not worth it. So, are you kidding me? I just hit another banana. I'm good at video games. Oh. Twisted Mansion. I just slid right between the statue and the hammer gap that it that was there. So that was a really good ending there. Fixed. It's gonna go so high. Maybe I shouldn't have done $5. Maybe I should have done like 1. But at the end, I don't know if I have enough money. Now, this is the last one of Flower Cup. This is Shy Guy Falls. Shy Guy Falls has some RNG. There's going to be some boost panels running down the side of the waterfall. Completely random, so I'm going to hope for some good boost panels so that I get all of them. Pretty good set here. Alright, I got a pretty good set. I want to hit at least 3 each time, so we'll see what happens for the next ones. There is a trick I can go for here in 200cc only, where I cut across the grass. Worth it. It saves 3 seconds, and I'm gonna go marathon safety strats, so I'm gonna go baby strats. After, you know, have a time for a marathon and not go for stupid strats that I'm going to regret, so just my opinion. Go for them, but maybe I'll go for it at the end. Hit 2, that's fine. 2, but if I hit 1, I'm gonna start losing all my speed, and that's what I don't want. So, okay, if anybody was wondering what the character bid war changed, all that changed was which character you're seeing in the cart. And oh, good, I got a nice blue shell. The edge here to minimize me getting hit by the blue shell. It saves a little bit of time, so I don't lose all my speed. Yeah, okay. I don't know if we're counting the blue shell because I didn't get hit by it, but sure. Asking to go broke. I
don't know. To me, the diving off the side was pretty clever. I'm not sure that counts.
Thank you for being on my side and saving my wallet $5. All right. All right. So that's the end of Flower Cup. If we know that, if we see that a blue shell is coming and we know that we can avoid it in some way, whether it's jumping off the edge or getting hit by a banana, also minimizes the effect of getting hit by it instead, because anything but getting hit by a blue shell, anything is better than getting hit by a blue shell. To the Star Cup, which is home to some of my favorite courses. Starting off with probably one of my favorite courses, which is Sunshine Airport. I just love this one since, like, day 1. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm a fan of hanging out in airports.
It's one of my favorite courses, too, for probably the same reason.
Yeah. I don't know, like, when Mario Kart 8 first came out, I was on the hype train for this game. So, like, I was making videos about it, analyzing the trailers and stuff like that. I was all for it. So, like, when I finally got to play this course, oh, I was... So, there's a trick we can do, a little corner cut at the very end, right at the baggage claim. I hit the box there, but I didn't lose too much speed. A lot of Mario Kart 8 speedrunning is all about keeping your momentum and speed, and making sure you don't lose too much, because you lose all of your speed. Yeah, I'm gonna try to stay to the very edge here on this anti-gravity section. Tight drift. There we go. Box RNG. Oh, never mind. That's very bad. Alright, that's what I call a target shock, because it shocked me at literally the worst moment that it could have. Shout out to whoever got that one. That was really good. Alright. Sometimes, you may notice that sometimes I'm not tricking off some of the ramps. it's actually better not to trick, just because of the fact maybe it's just like it makes you go too high and stuff like that. As you saw in Toad Harbor, I wasn't tricking, I wouldn't go flying overboard off the bridge. So yeah, but that's Sunshine Airport. Really simple. It's a very simple track here and there. I think that's as a 0.5 hit. Okay. In chat. Okay.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I like that decision. You know, yeah, if you do like a clever technique to get out of a hit, yeah, it's just half off.
Go. All right. Dolphin Shoals is also another. It's kind of like Swamp Ruins. This went through a lot of routing decisions with which path here is the best to take. Oh, we're gonna get hit by a red shell. Never mind. It got blocked somewhere. But we decided that that path that I just took there was the best one, and then made tricks off on the eel as possible. And then coming up here is a 200cc exclusive trick. We're gonna hold backwards on this ramp, or off this ramp, over this corner right here. And that was actually shown off by Nintendo in their trailer for 200cc's, so you can blame them. It's their fault. But yeah, for the most part, this is a pretty boring track. I do like the music, though. Alright, that's a little scary. But this is all just about doing the skips like I did in the first lap, and you're able to take the most optimal path each time. And I should mention, there's a lot of people who debate which... oh, what? That was a banana. Okay. There's a lot of people who debate which controller is best for speedrunning. I use the Wii U gamepad. I'm that kind of person. I use any controller, and none of them are faster. Of preference. Forward again, just because it's easy, and Nintendo themselves called it out, so there we go. Lightning, man, okay. I think I'm gonna have to dumb down from $5. We're already at 10, and we're not even halfway down the run, okay?
I mean, that is totally fair. Like, the Trevor Project appreciates like all of your donations, but don't put yourself in financial peril also.
Broke, okay, guys? I need to buy food this week. This is probably my favorite track in general. Actually, probably the next track after this, but this is a close second. Electrodrome, of the music. It's amazing. Just excited to see when I got the game. Right there was a moment where I could have hit that there for a little bit of a speed boost off of the section, but I didn't because it's actually going to be a little bit slower. It's going to knock me back a bit, so talking about much earlier in this run. I'm gonna test afterwards, okay? Whoever gets the highest score will win a copy of Smash Ultimate. No, just kidding. Okay, whenever I see these piranha plants now at the end of the track bobbing their heads to the music, I just immediately think of the Smash trailer now, and I'm this guy right here. A pretty good stance right now. We haven't gotten hit yet. Usually if you get hit twice in a track, it's bad RNG. It's like minimal RNG, but if you don't get hit at all for like the entirety of a track, RNG. We're having pretty good luck. Never mind, I shouldn't have said anything. Shouldn't have said anything. That's my fault. I blame myself. Alright. Thing though that we got hit there, and you're probably wondering why is it a good thing you got hit? That's a bad thing, you lost time. When you're small, you actually drift closer inwards, so it probably saves a little bit of time there because of the fact that a little bit closer to the edge. Yeah, I should have set a cap on that, but I honestly didn't think I was going to get hit that much. But it is Mario Kart 8. The item balancing in this game is not the greatest. So this is my favorite track, Mount Wario. I was semi-hoping for people to pick Wario, or to people to donate for Wario. It was either that or I wanted them to donate for Waluigi, but I did not expect anyone to donate for Rosalina, and it got, like, incentive, so, or the bid war. I'm going to be going here for, it's a little bit of a corner cut. It's extremely hard to go for on 200cc, so let's hope I get it. I got the drift boost off it. Okay, that was really good. Good. I usually mess up on that, so I'm very happy that I got that, especially in a marathon setting. Here's another part where tricking is not worth it. This is also the first track. It is not in laps, it's actually in segments. So instead of going through three over and over, we go through 3 different sections of long track, which is awesome. That I went off-road because to get that flight ramp, I tried to go for a low trick there. It did not work, and the reason I out of bounds there, not on the rough there, off track, is because it's actually faster to do that. I think it's like 2 seconds faster than. So, yeah, it's. No, I guess. And yeah, this is the last track of Star Cup. So after this, we'll be going to. And you know what that means. Rainbow Road, everyone's favorite course. Favorite course to spam in. So. Very surprised how well this run is going right now. I'm actually ahead of PB pace by, like, it's huge for me.
Maybe all those hits are paying off.
Let's say right now, but we'll see at the end, because, like, going a lot more RNG to happen. My PB is, it is 1 hour, 8 minutes, and 58 seconds, so if I beat that. Alright. So, this is Cloud Top Cruise, one of my most hated tracks of the run. So much RNG in this track, because coming up here, you'll see that there are lightning bolts going on these boost pads. Like, it's cycle-based. It's a global cycle. But, slow you go, that will always change, so feels like it's random, but it's not, but it basically might as well be. For the first lap, but it definitely is for, like, the next 2. Or... Oh, 2 bananas? Okay, I weave my way around those pretty well. Alright. By the way, since I'm on 200cc, you may notice that I am doing something called... Okay, I tried to go for a blue shell dodge there. I am doing something called brake drifting. Brake button, which is the B button. Drifting, to take the sharper turn so I don't go flying off the edge. It's just something you learn when you start more. It's just something you get used to. Worry more than I run 150cc, so when I go back to 150cc, it's so hard for me because I'm so used to brake drifting, so sometimes I'll brake drift in 150cc when it makes no sense to. And I have to pass up on that. And an electric shock, let's go. This is this track, alright. That makes up for, I mean, to be fair, I did say a little bit ago that I was doing really good, so that makes up for it. So, that's that track. What's next? Oh, right. Next up is another really horrible track. Like, it is home to some of the worst tracks for speedrunning, at least for 200cc, because Bone Dry Dunes has the worst traction. It's horrible. So, I'm really not. Right off the... This is also brake drift central. There's going to be so much brake drifting in this. I'm so fast in this, in 200cc that we don't get to see what I like to call the hype train. What the? Yeah, full stop there for some reason. Oh god. Okay. Alright, and this is what I mean by the traction's horrible. I could not tell what I was doing for the life of me. I'm gonna do a trick off the glider ramp at the very top, so I can actually get up here on the secret path. And the reason for that is because there's better traction up there than going down to the sand, and we always want to have better traction no matter what, so that's the place. To not go off-road, I'm going to take it. There's a nice lightning! Oh, hello, dried piranha plants. Okay. I need to watch out. Somebody put a really sneaky banana there. Oh yeah, brake drifting, and we go so fast in this track that we don't get to see what I like to call the hype train. At the beginning, there was coins being thrown behind me. There's a little, like, choo-choo train that goes by. It also goes by in N64 Rainbow Road. And this time, well, we get to, like, hear it, but we don't get to see it, so bye to the hype train because we never get to see it, so this is the last lap of Bone Dry Dunes. Thank God, because this is literally the worst track for speedrunning. Alright. Now we can move on to the fun ones. The Bowser's Castle and Rainbow Road. Rainbow Road has some really cool skips in it.
Wonderful. Do I have time for a donation?
RNG. I don't know. Okay, I can't hear. I guess.
I'm sorry, my audio cut out again.
I thought that was me for a second. Yeah, you have time to read a donation.
Wonderful. Okay. We have $60 from Aria saying, "Here, let me take away 12 of those hits for you and reset the counter. Hoping for better RNG for the rest of the run."
Oh wow, that's actually really nice. You don't have to do that, but thanks. All right, I guess the counter restarted at 12 for me. Get some cash. So yeah, Bowser's Castle. That big Bowser statue that's like pounding on the course, by the way, that's also on a global timer. The moment we start this course, so that's also something I have to watch out for. If you ever need to read donations, feel free to cut me off whenever I'm doing nonsense anyways. Oh, whoops. I got hit by the statue. Why not? Add it to the counter. I'll total it up at the end and choose how much I need to donate. So I can have some sort of money left. This is a bad cycle. This is a really bad Bowser's Castle. I got hit a lot here, so. That was weird. Alright. Oh. Whew. So, we have Rainbow Road, which is coolest tracks, with some of the coolest skips that you will be seeing in 200cc. There's what I like to call the double jump, which we'll see, where we hop from track to track, because I'm taking Rainbow Road, and you can hop from them, from one to the other, and yeah, and it actually saves time. It saves like, I think 7 seconds each time you do it, so it's worth it. You'll see it. It'll be really obvious to tell what I'm talking about when I get to it, so. Alright, so if you guys want to spam some Kappa Pride, I would love that. All right, so right here, this is what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna jump right here, and then jump right here as well. And it's just gonna flip me on the gravity, and yeah, that saves time, which is kind of hilarious that it actually saves time. I don't think that saved any time, but it actually did. So now that's the first lap, and another lightning to go with it, because you know we haven't had enough of those already. The most common thing you'll see in a Mario Kart run, so I'm not surprised that we've gotten so many already. There we go, get that boost pad. And now, by the way, this is the last of the Nitro tracks. Now we're going to be moving on to the Retro tracks after this, which are the tracks that come from past Mario Kart games. Some of them will be coming from Mario Kart 64, so some will look like for Viper's Run that you saw right before this one. Hopefully, at least. One of them is Yoshi Valley, so we'll be seeing more of Yoshi Valley. Wow, I just got lightninged again. That's extremely bad luck. If you get lightning twice in one, it's extremely horrible luck. If you get hit twice in any DC, it's really bad RNG, so... And do the double shortcut one more time. It's easy and free. Anybody who doesn't do this when they run Mario Kart 8, like, it's literally one of the easiest things to do in Mario Kart 8 200cc, so it's pretty easy. Alright, so I lost like 14 seconds on this split, so we're no longer ahead of PB, tier, but Mario Kart, you can't expect anything to go perfect. Under one lightning a track, that's better than some runs I've seen. Fair enough. I can't say this has been a bad run or anything like that. I can't say I've had horrible RNG. I mean, I golded Star Cup, so. Alright, so starting off the retro tracks, we have Moo Moo Meadows. This is like a fan favorite. I heard like there's a cult following or something like that for this one. Been a huge fan of it. I can appreciate it. It's not like my favorite track ever made. Right here, we're gonna make sure we get this final drift off. You'll see that retro tracks are much faster compared to nitro tracks. So that was like the longer part of the run. Shell Cup is one of the shortest cups this run total. So it has some really short tracks in it. All right, we want to get those coins because we are only at 8 right now, and we need to get up to 10 to max our speed. Oh, good, someone got hit there. That's actually like the best kind of RNG when and they drop their coins right in your path on your next lap, so that's pretty good. Oh god, okay, I barely weaved my way around that. Oh, that was a bullet bill, I didn't even notice it. I thought that was a red shell. It's not Moo Moo Farm. They're completely different. Shoutouts to the person who's actually like keeping track of literally every single time I got hit and what I got hit by.
Absolutely. Big thanks to Kayakins in the chat, who is, I believe, now up to 20.5.
Actually, again, I'll see what the counters at the end, but whoever paid, whoever donated that on my behalf, counter, thank you, that's crazy. Alright, so right here we're going to do the off-road drift, as you saw, just a nice corner cut at the end, so it's very useful in Mario circuits. And brake drifting is also very important here at the top of this. Right here, there we go. So we can hit that boost as well. So yeah, this is probably the shortest track in the run. Not joking. Other than N64 Rainbow Road, probably the shortest track, just because of how like don't have much. So yeah, there's really not much to worry about when it comes to them. And by the way, these oil spills, I'm trying to stay out of the way of them, obviously. So. Those green shell, hope it hits the one. I thought it would. So, that was half a Shell Cup. The other half, starting off with Cheep Cheep, here it is. And this is like the best remake they did because you can actually go underwater in Mario Kart 8, so I really like what they did here. Really well done.
Do you do the thing where like you hold your breath whenever your character is underwater?
I mean, I don't personally, but when I was a kid, in my school, there was like this aquarium room, like this aquarium hallway to hold our breath because it was actual water. But no, I never done that with this game. When it first came out, though, I wouldn't be surprised. Maybe I passed out once or twice playing this game, and I never knew. Yeah, for the most part, this is just about taking sharp corners, not hitting crabs, and straight lines and collecting coins. So if there's any donations, now's a perfect time.
Donations are still loading, but speaking of things that are still loading, if folks happen to miss any of the runs so far in the marathon, please stay tuned for the Power Up with Pride YouTube channel, which will have all of the VODs carefully archived once a certain amount of time has passed. So rest assured, if you missed it here, it's going to be waiting for you, and there's a lot more runs to come. Also follow our Twitter.
There's a few that I gotta that I missed that I want to catch. All right, so this is Toad's Turnpike. This is RNG heavy because pattern of I'm gonna have to deal with, and like 4 different possibilities of that they can give me, and let's see what kind of traffic it gave me. Okay, it gave me not the worst kind of traffic. It gave me the all-forward traffic, which is probably the second best. It means that like none of them are going to be going towards me, thankfully. So, of 200cc, you can ride on the walls and avoid all the traffic, but you're going to want to do all the inside drifting on close to the wall as you can, which means avoiding the cars, which I didn't. There's safe strats and there's risky strats. I'm gonna go for the risky strats because they save a lot of time. And the course is super safe. I like going for scary strats sometimes. I didn't go for the scary strat in Shy Guy Falls, so I gotta make up for it here, right? All right, good. That's the scary part over with. Actually, there's one more scary part right here, because this bus is not being nice. Okay. Okay, so that's good RNG for Toad's Turnpike. The worst RNG it can give me, one of the lanes is going towards me, like in the opposite direction. The absolute worst. Also, I forgot to split, but that was a gold split for Shell Cup. I just didn't split at all. So, that's good. At least we're ahead again. All right, Dry Desert actually has a lot going for it. There's a lot of tricks that we're going to be doing in Dry Desert. It may not look like it, but there's a lot that goes into this one. I think this is like one of the most technical stages for 200cc. A lot changes after each lap is finished. This one, really like simple. There's not really anything we have to do except jump here and just hop to get out of this quicksand as fast as you can. This here, I want to stay in the water as much as I can and not get blown up. Geysers, so I'm just going to try to do that. First lap, and that's like super straightforward. lap, though, is where things get hectic. As you can see, that pillar fell down. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a hop. Off there. Okay, so I was trying to trick off there. Skips that corner. Other corner skip at the very end, too. And we can get a trick there. Faster to trick there than just riding along normal, so we're going to do that. Only technical stages. Oh, nice blue shell. I can't avoid that one because there's nowhere to jump off the edge. This is the last lap here, and I'm going to go for this one more time. This time actually hoping to get the trick. So jump and then trick. There we go. Just driving or drifting around the bend there. Alright. So this is like one of the only tracks where we don't aim to get 10 coins because it's really not worth our time. Actually faster just to not worry about the coins. Items such as coins, then it's fine because it adds up. It's a fairly okay dry ruins, or sorry, dry desert, except for the fact that I got hit like twice. But other than that, I performed all the skips that I wanted to. So Banana Cup is known for as like a lot of skips in. So this is also a very technical stage. This is probably the second most technical stage. Dry Desert is probably the first. Donut Plains 3 is really cool considering the fact that you can go underwater for like half the stage. So you can basically skip half of the stage here. And you'll see what I mean when I do this. So I'm just going to start a drift. And there you go. I skipped basically an entire, like, 4 turns or something like that just from going under the water there and cutting the corner super tight 3 times. And, like, people have gotten some really impressive time trials on Donut Plains. It's insane. Another thing, like, if you want to speedrun Mario Kart 8 and you are a little worried about learning all the tracks and stuff like that, there's a huge community for just running time trials online. You can go for a world record on your favorite track, then there's a huge community for that. I'm gonna go for the skip one more time here. This is probably like I would say this is the easiest trick to perform in Mario Kart 8. So if you want to try any of the skips that I'm doing today, do the Donut Plains one because it's super easy. And one lightning, because I need to get lightning at least once. Alright, and that was the 2, like... I would say those are like the 2 most... Like I said, 2 most technical stages in the game, and to focus the most as well. So this is from Mario Kart 64, Royal Raceway. You saw this like an hour or 2 ago, so isn't going to be glitched out. So you actually get to see it this time. I know, crazy. Kart 64 track. Alright. Right here is where I would do fire hopping for 150cc, but I'm going to because it's 200cc. And I honestly like 200cc way more than 150. It's just so much more, like, there's more happening all the time, so... And there's less RNG because the races are over faster. Alright, so what I like to do, I like to... So, there's a Toad in a hot air balloon, and he's at the perfect length for you to just smack your face into him. I kiss him for good luck, so I'm going to do it right here. Here's the Toad. Mwah. Okay, there we go. Hopefully that's good luck for the rest of the run. Hey, I just got a lightning, so I blame Toad, okay? Everybody put hashtag blame Toad in the chat. Thank you. Feel free to say that. Alright. The right decision. Maybe let's give him one more peck. Maybe he'll help us out again. Hey, that's what I'm here for. Okay. Only Toads are allowed, though. and blue shell. So helping me out here. Just to give him a final good luck. Oh, and another lightning. Okay. Twice in the middle of a run, or in the middle of a race, it's horrible RNG. So if I get hit 3 times, what does that say? Bro. Track I've done in a long time. But it is jealous, vengeful god. Hashtag blame Toad. Thank you. All right. This is the last track of Banana Cup, and my favorite one of the Banana Cup. This one also has some pretty cool strats in it. This was my favorite one in Mario Kart 7, so I'm glad they brought it back. And it has some really cool strats here because in 150cc, you would normally take the glider there. Slower in 200, so we're not going to because we are fast boys and we're going to be fast. So I'm just going to drift around all those corners, get my orange turbos, and then right here there's this little it's super easy once you get the timing down for it. Do a little brake drift into it. I'm also playing it kind of risky because I'm doing a trick off of that ramp and then a trick off of that flower, because there is a chance that I can fly over the flower if I have too much speed. So I'm playing it a little bit risky, but it's merrier. Alright, let's go for the cut one more time. Oh, I almost missed it. We're good. Scary, alright. Oh, Jesus. Cut that corner really close. And good. I didn't fall off at all during this track. That's pretty good. As this can kind of troll you, so. Nice. All right. Oh, whoops. Split for the wrong cup. I'm good at splitting, guys. I swear. All right. So now we're on to Leaf Cup. In my opinion, this is like the most bland cup. Any interesting tracks in here? Well, like, they're interesting, but there's no, like, interesting things to talk about during them. I guess Wario Stadium has some interesting stuff to talk about, like, the coin routing is pretty cool, except I missed all the coins I was trying to go for there. But, also, I don't want to trick off of any of these, because if I do, I'm gonna miss all the boosts. Trick off any of those little speed bumps there.
I mean, you miss 100% of the coins you don't go for.
I mean, I was going for them, but I missed them still, so. I got coins as items, so I got my 10 on the first lap. That's all I can ask for.
Also, shout out to those big light-up signs with the NES font on them. I'm a huge fan of those.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, whoa, what? So, okay, alright. Mario Kart 8, everybody. That was weird, I've never seen that before. There was one thing I forgot to mention about coins, and it's the fact that coins actually still give you a speed boost after you have 10 coins when they boost you by 1 frame. PC, we're going so fast anyways that the frames don't matter. If anybody was going to point that out, there you go. We go too fast for frames to even matter at this point.
That is 2 things I didn't know about coins. Thank you.
Hi, I'm KingJ. I'm going to be your coin instructor. Oh my god, I got hit by a green shell. That's like that's the lowest of the low right there. Alright. Aid. So, fun fact, I was actually doing practice run of this a few nights ago to practice for the marathon, and someone rated me, a Mario Kart streamer rated me, thinking that I was also another Mario Kart only streamer. And I barely ever stream Mario Kart, so by a guy who thought, which was great. This is Sherbertland. This is favorite courses, at least from the retro tracks. There's so many cool drifts you can pull off. There's also one off-track segment that we do at the very end here, where we actually go to the glider ramp, which you'll see right here. Right onto it. It's really cool. Tips and a lot of cool strats for it, which I like.
This is one of my favorites of the remasters.
For sure. I would it too. There's another path that you can take. It's underwater, so we're not going to. Blue shell, thank you, game. How did you know that's exactly what I wanted?
I mean, Christmas is just around the corner.
Actually, this is kind of like a Christmas stage, so why not? Merry Christmas from all the blue shells to me.
And also, happy holidays from the Shy Guys who are just skating around and just cannot make any sort of eye contact. They're just so shy.
I was about to say, yeah, they're shy. That's their catching point. Oh, come on! I keep running into everything. Come on. I mean, I had a good, first... Then this happens. Welcome to Mario Kart speedrunning, where you have to have at least one bad cup. I'll take Leaf Cup as being my bad cup. The AI at the end of the racetrack decided to show off the underwater portion. How nice of her. Alright. Social anxiety, guys. That's what I have. Alright.
Big mood.
Anyhow, we're now into Music Park. Another cult favorite. Oh, whoops, I forgot to press the... I forgot to press go, guys. We have an issue. I fell off the track. We have a code red again. Alright. I'm hoping for someone to get a blue shell so it doesn't go to me. Oh, so somebody asked me, one of my friends asked me this in my chat, do you sandbag in this run? Because you noticed in Mario Kart 64 earlier, they sandbag a lot in that run to get items that they want. But in 200cc, it's actually faster not to sandbag and just go with whatever you get, because there's still a small possibility that you'll get some good items. So, go with what we get and hope for the best. Usually that's good, and sometimes that's bad. For Mario Kart 8, I actually will reset on the first cup for RNG's sake, so... Oh my god! Okay, twice in a row I have missed the glider ramp when I was trying to go for it, so... That's also on a global timer that I messed up because I got hit at the very beginning. So, yeah. Right. Gonna get that orange boost there. Yeah, if you, blue or orange drift, the piranha plants who are bobbing to the music, they can't physically hit you, so... Here. Alright, finally! So there actually is a chance that you can fly through the ceiling in 200cc in Music Park, because, you know, they didn't really program tracks to have 200cc capability originally, so you can actually fly out of bounds with the glider ramp, and it's happened to me before. If you fly too high, you can actually, Lack 2 will grab you and put you back down on the track, which is kind of hilarious. Right. Yeah, sandbagging is deliberately going slower than you normally would. This is Yoshi Valley, and when you guys watch Mario Kart 64, where you literally didn't see any of the track, This time I'm a little bit nicer, so I'm gonna let you guys see the track. Just kidding, Viper. I love you. But I'm gonna let you guys actually see the track. I don't feel nice about actually skipping the whole thing. However, there actually is a path here that you can take on Yoshi Valley where it is impossible for a blue shell to hit you. I don't take that track or that pathway because it's not the fastest one, but it is possible to take that path, and you will never get hit by a blue shell. I'm pretty sure it's the way with the cannon, and then you go through the tunnel. So, if you wanted to know that, there you go. Time for me to get bloopered right here. Actually, really horrible time for me to get bloopered. Alright. It's an interesting course. I'm glad they brought it back, but change it much. Actually, they changed it quite a lot, but skips in there because I would have loved to sandbag in this just to get some mushrooms to skip the whole thing. But as you see, they added mountains to the side, so we can't actually do that anymore because Nintendo's smart and things sometimes, except when they patch out more glitches to those patches. I'm just gonna stop talking. Odyssey. Oh, that was actually good RNG. That made up for some of the bad RNG we got. Somebody dropped some mushrooms there. One of them. Done in one of my Mario Kart 8 speedruns was accidentally blue shell dodge because someone dropped one of their mushrooms. It was hilarious. Anyone.
So, did you actually outrun a blue shell?
Oh yeah, so you can dodge a blue shell in Mario Kart 8 by using a very well-timed mushroom, just down. So you can burst, like, you can go so fast that it won't even touch you. It's just precise timing. So there was a mushroom lying on the ground at one point from someone else who got shocked, and I picked it up at exactly like perfect time. Dodged the blue shell at that point, which was crazy. I think I have it highlighted somewhere. For those who are wondering, if I say I highlighted something, I stream on YouTube, not on Twitch very often. So, I mean, I highlighted it on my YouTube channel. Just shout out to that. So this, we're in the last cup now. We are starting off with TikTok clock, and like I was saying before, I don't want to alarm anybody. It's ahead of my PB. So we have a good chance to PB here. If all RNG is not horrible. So let's hope for the best. TikTok clock is one of the best ones that they remade by far. Also, my drifting wasn't working there for a second, which was kind of stupid. Very nice gliding there. I can do a little skip there with those clock hands, but it's definitely not worth it for me to go for it. Just because in 200cc you go so fast, sometimes you can fly over the finish line and off the edge. So yeah, not worth it. That is 2 shocks this race. Oh my god, this RNG has been horrible this run, and I'm still ahead of PB somehow. Drift, want to work or not? Cool, thanks. Love you too. Bad start to what just happened? Like I said, this has been a very bad start to Lightning Cup, but it's okay. Panic. Nobody panic. And by that I mean everybody panic. Okay. So we have 3 courses left to go on. First off, we have be the run killer, which is Piranha Plant Slide, because this one has a lot of there's one 200cc glider shortcut I have to go for at the end, which is going to either make or break my run. So let's hope for the best.
Hashtag hope for the best.
Hope for the welcome to Mario Kart. Hope for the best. The game. That's basically what it is. Let's be honest. All right. However, this is much cooler than DS version because I just like the underwater portion way better than in that version. I actually recently started speedrunning Mario Kart 7 because I like speedrunning Mario Kart games, and yeah, it's definitely not as fun as the Mario Kart 8 version, by far. They definitely did a great job with all the tracks they made in this game. So,
And on that topic, do we have time for one donation?
of course, yeah.
Wonderful, because we have $100 from Boy Robot. Thank you so much, Boy Robot, and says, "So glad to see Mario Kart 8 here. This game really helped me find confidence as an inexperienced gamer. If you're watching and debating picking up, give it a try. Shout out to all you marathon folks for this great event. And here's the dare for everyone watching. Let's all donate $5 at the 45 past the hour mark. Chat, are you in? That is in
45 past
20
the hour.
minutes.
By then, so I'm down. Oh my god, I got hit by that Goomba twice. Alright, well. And I'm not getting it, so I'm never gonna PB in this game. Yeah, Piranha Plant Slide is, that there's just that one skip at the end. A few times. I'll do one more time here, just flying over the entirety of the course. Again, they also showed this in the trailer, Nintendo's own trailer for 200cc, so even they knew about this. Like, they knew what they were doing with 200cc. They knew they were catering to speedrunners. I actually really love how we're playing as Rosalina, and the second place person below us who has the second highest score is Baby Rosalina. It's kind of hilarious. So 2 stages left. We have this one, which is an annoying one. We have Grumble Volcano. And then we have N64 Rainbow Road, which is a really short one. I don't think I'm going to PB because of the horrible luck, but it's going to be close. 110, that's a really good marathon time, so... Alright, so yeah, the Grumble Volcano has some interesting mechanics that we have to deal with. Whoa, I had a... Okay, so what I just did there, I did not mean to do it. Keep in mind that. I did a low trick off of a glider ramp, so I tricked, and I got the speed from the trick, but I didn't do any... Like, it didn't show the animation of it, so... I've actually never done that before. I've only seen people do it on video, and it saves like a second, so hey, I'll take it. Wait. Path, it is slightly faster. Okay, I guess I'm going behind path, though. Alright, thanks, game. Alright, and just gotta get that drift down here, alright. Side last time, that was by accident. I wanted to go to the right side because it's a little bit faster. I think it's like 2 seconds faster, so again, the routing is always going to save like 10 seconds. It's not like the biggest deal which route you take for the courses, but it does make a big deal when you start lowering your time. Like, I say once you get sub 110, that's when it starts getting difficult to lower your time, and you start needing to do like 200cc exclusive tricks and stuff like that. Oh my god, I got hit again because I'm great at video games, I swear. Okay. We are done with this. Yeah, fair enough. Life does happen. This is life the game, everybody. Alright, so just a warning to whoever's on time. Time is going to be up when I cross the finish line of this race. Might be possible, not really, but I don't know, we'll have to see. So yeah, N64 Rainbow Road. I said this was the shortest course in the game, or one of the shortest courses in the game, because if you watched the Mario Kart 64 run, you were probably like, wow, this track took forever, it's 3 laps long. It's split into 3 sections in this game, so we're not going to be here for long, it's going to be less than a minute, so enjoy.
And as you go down Rainbow Road, I just wanted to point out, we have hit $6,000 for the entire marathon.
Woo! Awesome. Oh god. I'm trying not to fall off the Rainbow Road in excitement. Oh no! I hit a chain chomp. I think that's Oh, I hit a change up again, so I think that's the end of my PB pace run, everybody. Tier. History, yeah. My PB's gonna pass in like it's gonna be so close. It's gonna be like 10 seconds off of PB. Ah. It. I can at least say I tried. I fell off. I shock dodge. Yes. Intensity shock dodge. All right, and time. 109.15.
I could not have imagined a better way to end than on another dodge.
I shock dodged unintentionally. That's hilarious. All right. Yeah, that's I guess that's Mario Kart 8. I almost PB'd close to it. All I wanted was a sub 110 for this for the marathon, so hey, I'll take it. If you guys want to run Mario Kart 8 or Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, we have a Discord for both of them. The game is especially 200cc, so if you ever want to speedrun the DLC or 32 tracks like I just did, or if you want to be crazy and do all 48 tracks, very popular speedrun. There's a lot of people willing to help get your what am I trying to say? Help you learn strats to get your time down. Yeah, so I guess that's it for me. Thanks for watching and thanks for donating. I need to donate, but I'll find that out. What was the final total of hits?
The final total with that final shock dodge, I believe, is drum roll 43.
Okay.
And in fact, we have Garby who donated $43, $1 for each hit, who still dreams of doing light novels.
All right, well, I think that's it for me. I think I'll donate $43 as well. I don't think I want to donate 43 $5 bills because I need to live tomorrow. All right, so
perfect. Thank you for taking care of yourself.
Yeah, thank you for having me on for Mario Kart 8. I love running this game, and I'm glad I was able to show it off tonight.
And thank you so much for running it. This was a heck of a ride. And with that, we will be switching things up with the end of our little Mario Kart block. Next up will be Tea Party Cthulhu with Pac-Man Championship Edition DX, all time trials with DLC. And I will also be passing the baton. So please say hi to Varen, your next host, in a few minutes. And remember, in about 12 minutes, if folks are up for it, let's all donate $5 at 45 past the hour. Thank you so much, folks. Please have yourself a good night. Keep on watching if you can. Keep on donating if you have a little bit to send to the Trevor Project. And let's all keep running games real fast together.
Look at deal.